Hey everyone, welcome to Aussie Father and Son Reviews, and we're reviewing episode 8 of WandaVision.
Yeah.
Yep. And so we're going to have lots of spoilers. We're going to talk about the episode, go and see it, come back, and
make sure you do
then
that.
you can watch
Pretty
this.
good episode.
And so, I'm the father.
And I'm the son. Let's get into it.
This is our review. Alright, so one of the things about Wanda, I want to go on Wanda first. Wanda, we found out some huge things.
Yeah.
One is the Infinity Stone didn't really give her the powers.
That was so interesting.
She had powers beforehand. The Infinity Stone
So
did
she must
lots,
have some
but-
like witch in her family line. Like she was like a junior. Like she hadn't even like done anything with her powers. But it looks like she saved her and Pietro when they were kids. Because in Age of Ultron they did say the bomb was just there and it didn't go off.
So did she manipulate that to stop it going off? The other thing is, is there something in their blood so that also he became Quicksilver? All of those things.
Everyone else died in the experiments. Maybe it was
they were the only two that survived, so there might be
them.
something behind that. The other big revelation was she didn't take Vision's body.
Yeah, I know.
She actually created
That was
Vision.
so interesting.
So we'll have a bit of a look at Vision a little bit later, but but she created Vision, she didn't take the body, and Haywood in that scene, that he was trying to manipulate her to bring Vision back, but we'll have a look
talk about
at that
him later.
But there's a few other things about
one of the biggest theories in WandaVision, everyone thought this, and like it was like certain that there was someone else and that they were doing it, and like Wanda thought she was doing it. When Agatha Harkness came on, we were like, oh, it was her all along, we got it right. But actually, she just came because she was wondering how Wanda actually created it. Wanda created it all by herself. Like,
she created
how?
the Rex,
Yes. She didn't have any help. Like, whoa, that was just mind-blowing. Like,
That was, and she just had. Now, I want to know a little bit more about that little map that she had with Vision on the back. Did Haywood put that in her car, or
maybe.
But outside of that, she created it, and there was a big reveal at the end.
Yes, so Agatha Harkness is actually called a Scarlet Witch. If you're not aware, she has not been called Scarlet Witch in all of the MCU. This is the first time ever in the MCU that she's been actually called Scarlet Witch.
Yes. Yep. So we've got a big name reveal, and a few episodes before they actually did talk about, does she have another name? And they're like, no, she's just Wanda Maximoff. Yeah. She has a name now.
Yeah, and this was like a myth for Agatha. She was like, you are actually this all-powerful being, Scarlet Witch. Like,
yeah. And
she mentioned chaos magic. Which, it seems like a very violent type of magic from its name.
That's a big type of magic in the comic books. So chaos magic. So talking about Agatha. So we got a big reveal from her right at the beginning. We saw hundreds of years before she was at the Salem witch trials, which were an actual event. But the Salem witch trials were actually humans persecuting witches, where they kind of twisted it around, and it was witches persecuting another witch. So we had that scene. We had the brooch. Her mum. And she drained all the power from the other witches. She took the brooch, and so that's that.
She's like extra powerful. It's like in those like stories how like one person has more power than the others, like they're different.
Yeah.
And it's like what happened here.
But one of the things they said in that scene was they went, you've been using magic above your powers, which made me think in Doctor Strange that they said no knowledge is out of bounds. And also the Ancient One in Doctor Strange, she's really old, so maybe she knows Agatha, and the reason why no knowledge is out of bounds is because of this. So there's definitely some big links with Doctor Strange coming up.
With the books that got
so the books.
I think the books that we see in her later are probably from Doctor Strange. In his trailer, in the background, he was missing a book.
Yes.
So we think that once Agatha knew he'd been snapped, she went and got it.
Yep. Yeah, so there's lots there. And the other thing is her rabbit. Now, her rabbit is Senior Scratchy. There's no doubt in my mind that the rabbit is a human.
Yes.
She's transfigured this human into the rabbit. Now,
like she did with that fly.
Yeah, she did with the, it was like a cicada to
the...
And so, my two theories. My first one is that it is in the comic books, her son is Nicholas Scratch. So Senior Scratchy, Nicholas Scratch, that kind of a big link. But my other one, this would be cool, but I probably won't happen, but it's Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
That she has turned Doctor Strange into this rabbit to stop, and then this is the big reveal in the last episode. Don't know, probably won't happen.
It's a fun theory, but the first one's probably...
Yeah, it's probably the first one. And then we have another one.
Last episode we were talking about Hayward a lot and how he might be Ultron. This was a very out there theory. It's most likely not going to happen. But the kind of like essence of Ultron wanting to get Vision came out even more in this episode. At the end, he had a robotic like android Vision. It looked so cool. Yeah.
So he's turned Vision's body into it. He said Scarlet Witch's powers.
He's been manipulating Scarlet Witch the whole time. He purposely brought her in there with Vision pulled apart to try and get her to recreate Vision. She did. She made the hex, and then he used the power of the hex to recreate this Vision. Yes.
Yeah. I think it's all great. The only thing that I struggle with is Darcy a few episodes ago said that Hayward's tracking his metal.
Yeah.
And so, but Wanda created him, so it shouldn't be the same metal. So I don't understand that. This episode, I wanted more Darcy. No Darcy. It was very disappointing, and there was also lots of other characters that were missing. Pretty much it was just the Agatha and Wanda. There was no Vision.
No.
And there was no Monica Rambeau. With
Vision, he might, because he can't actually leave the hex right now, so he might actually go into the android. We've been talking about that a lot.
Yeah.
So because at the moment, Vision can't actually go out of the hex without dying. That's why she expanded the hex. But maybe it's just his body. Maybe his mind can actually go into this android, kind of like a download. Yep. And then he can go out of the hex. That'd be pretty cool.
There you go. So there's one more episode in WandaVision to go. So that was kind of some of our theories and everything. But there's something different that we're going to do at the end of every episode. Yes. What are we going to do?
So we got these Harry Potter Bertie Bots every flavour beans. And what we're going to do is I'm going to ask the father a question. And then if he gets it right, I have to eat one of these, but if he gets it wrong, he does.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So, question about WandaVision, is it? Okay.
Yeah. My question is, in episode 3, what was the intro based off? What show was the intro based off?
Episode 3 was it wasn't Bewitched, it was the one in colour. It was the Brady Bunch.
No!
Yes! Oh. All right, let's see how we go. What is it? Is it good? Is it bad?
Yeah. What is it? Oh, it's Marshmallow. Let's go!
That's a good one. All right. So that was our episode for episode 8, WandaVision. I'm the father.
And I'm the son. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.